So what makes an old battery no longer hold charge? You guys know this one? Well, it's this like the salt buildup on that like inner panel. And like you can like slam it with a big, huge charge and like clean that off, or you got to get a new one where it's clean. And what that means is that the actual differential has gone when the salt builds up on it. There's no difference between the anode and the cathode with the energy bank. So this is going to be relevant in a second. So the differential is gone. We've been talking about positive, negative. We've been talking about polarization. Everything is about differentials. The sky is positively charged and the earth is negatively charged. So like you could do yin yang, female energy, male energy, this father sky, mother earth, all those kinds of things actually kind of perfectly played into this. How did they know that? I don't know, but it's awesome. And it's so amazing how our ancestors all knew in their own unique way. And if we study our history, our myths, our legends, we start finding these kinds of incredible relationships. So positively charged, negatively charged. Remember how we wanted to increase fourth phase water in the gel state? That means I was increasing the polarity. Okay. And it actually purifies things when you do that. Purifies the water, creates an exclusion zone that is pure. And that's why the microbes want to go there, because they can do their work unimpeded and feast on that energy. And then use that energy to power processes that they want to be participating in. So this is also root surfaces do the same thing. Just another layer to add into your understanding. And it's about to get even cooler. Here we go. So when we were earthing, we're getting the negative ions from the soil. When we go to the ocean spray, we get the negative ions and the minerals in there. And there's DMSO, dimethyl sulfide oxide, which is an incredible solvent in the sea spray. Whoa. Yes. It helps form rain, actually. But it's also going to deliver those minerals into your body in a completely different way. So we go there to feel good because we're meant to be negatively charged. We're meant to be in touch with the earth. But the earth is losing its charge. The sky is supposed to be oxygen rich, but the past 100 years, we've been losing oxygen rapidly. Unfortunately, I've done videos on this. The soil is supposed to be carbon rich, but it's losing the carbon rapidly. So what happens to a battery when you ruin the differential? Make it so the battery can't hold charge. And guess what? The atmosphere is shrinking and making it so that solar flares affect us much more strongly. I believe this is the core root problem of everything. And it's so simple and so easy to fix. And the reason it's not being fixed is because it's only profitable to the farmers and the communities and the health of everyone. So that makes big pharma, big chem, all the healthcare, they're all lose money if all this stuff happens. And that's why it's going to happen. Because we all are figuring it out. We're all finding out. And that's why they're scrambling and doing what they're doing so often. And so let's keep going. So when we till the carbon, the dust, that's the carbon and the silt and the minerals. And then the oxygen is actually bonding. It's actually bonding with the soil. So the oxygen is going into the soil. You're aerating the soil. Aerate oxygen. Oh, no. And we're oxidizing the soil too, which is removing the energy. So the Fenton reaction is happening. Let's zoom in on this. Oxidation of soil organics. There's the carbon. There's the nitrogen. Dang. It's gone. There's the energy. There's the fertility. Then they leave it bare, which, this is what this is. If you leave it bare, the Fenton reaction happens. So tilling it and then leaving it bare is just like a 1-2 punch, and then it's knockout. And then they do it across the landscape. It's a monoculture of disaster. And then they use pesticides, fungicides, and insecticides to kill everything down to the microbes. And this also destroys the soil organic matter. So does synthetic nitrogen. For a long time, they tried to tell people that adding synthetic nitrogen will give you carbon sequestration in the soil, but that's just not true at all. And so now we know. Now the truth came out. They are draining the soil of the energy and the life. But we can fix it. We can fix it. We know how. If we can get our soil right, we can grow amazing food, raise amazing animals. We skip the pests, the diseases, the viruses, and soil damage. We instead focus on making things better and better. So our food, yield, and nutrition continue to improve exponentially with every single season. Learn to understand soil from the micro to the macro, down to the individual microbes, ions, and enzymes, and how they directly relate to hands-on action and pragmatic strategies for our farms, fields, and gardens. We can grow food faster with higher yields and nutritional density, but it all comes down and comes back to your soil. Is it resilient? Is it regenerative? Join us this September 5th and change the way you see the world, food, soils, and everything and how it relates. I'm Matt Powers. Grow abundantly, learn daily, and live regeneratively. And click that link. Join us this season. Don't miss out.